Greetings pilots, Shallon Rogue here, and thank you for joining me today. We have a little something different in store for you. My fellow pilot and good friend War Robots I.B.B. has had a great idea for a commentary swap collaboration, so today you'll be getting his take on a super close match I recently had on Yamantau, and if you head over to I.B.B.'s channel, you can check out my analysis of his own Yamantau showdown. We agreed to give our first impressions with live commentary on our first view of the footage. Now, without further ado, I give you the rarely serious but always deadly War Robots I.B.B.
Ladies and gentlemen, forget that. That's just way over the top. I am I.B.B., your special guest for today. And when I say special, I mean special. Wink, wink. That's right, Shaolin and I are trading places for the day, so I am going to give you some play-by-play commentary. Obviously, it's post-commentary because it's his gameplay. I'm just going to be along for the ride. Alright, let's take a look at the man's hanger here. Looks like he's got level 10 bots all across the board, minus that Carnage, so blah blah blah. Let's get to the gameplay. We got a long-range map, Yamantau, dropping in with the Carnage and some bug zappers. Nice choice. Oh hey, somebody's dropping in here with an all-American Butch. Very nice. I don't own that bot. I don't know if I'd ever buy that bot, to be honest. There's just a whole lot of other bots that I'd rather purchase in this game, especially with the new Dash bots coming out. Who's looking forward to that? Raise your hand. Oh, I thought you were over in the corner. Alright, so now the thing that I like about this map is also the thing that I don't like about this map, which is you have lots of places for a Carnage with Zeus's to hide and do some damage, but it's also a place where a Carnage with Zeus's can hide and do some damage. I guess it's sort of a tit for tat, quid pro quo, catch-22. You know, I don't really know what any of those mean. And since we're on the subject of Zeus's, what is the plural form of that? Would it be like the octopus, you know, octopi, or sheep, you know, sheepses? No. Yes, I am this crazy most of the time on my channel. Alright, so it looks like our Mad Hatter here is going to stake out the left side here. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so when I play a bot like this, a mid-range bot, whether it's got Zeus's on top of the Carnage or maybe some Tridents or whatever that mid-range weapon should happen to be, I like to actually scan the enemy movements, and you will oftentimes see me go from left, right, or right to left, and I will be checking ranges and checking movements. But not only will I check the movements of the enemy team, but I also check the movements of my team as well, because oftentimes movements of one party or the other will actually affect the movements of the other side. And if any of that made sense to you, well, congratulations, you got one up on me. Alright, so while I was blabbing there and goofing off, it looks like somebody snuck up on the side of him. And that is actually one of the reasons why I like to scan from left to right. Even when I am firing and focused on an enemy, between shots, I'll actually come off of him and scan from left to right. Most of the time, everybody gets snuck up on from the side here and there. It happens to the best of us. In fact, one of my favorite ways to shoot people is in the ear hole. I like to sneak up on them and go, pow! Pow, right in your face, mister! Right in your face! Alright, so we have about 18,000 health left on this Carnage here. It looks like he's going to get all that he can out of this thing. I wonder if he's thinking about ditching us right about now. Now, I would probably ditch it myself. Alright, so we're coming in with the ROG, some Orkans on the side, and I actually really like the ROG after the update that they did on this not long ago. They increased the speed, increased the HP, and it's just really a good all-around bot right about now. In fact, you play this in the upper tiers, I'm Champion League myself, and you play this up there, and you can really frustrate some players at that level, because everybody's running around in these heavy bots. Now, if you come up against some Lancelots or maybe a Galahad and you've got plasma on it, you're kind of snookered there. But now he did a really nice job at hugging the side of that ramp coming up there to grab this beacon. But once you get up top on this thing, it actually gets kind of dicey because everybody is aiming for you at that point. But he did a really fantastic job at grabbing that beacon and then getting out of dodge. And he must have had that in his mind that he was going to go over there after that carnage, because he actually snuck over there pretty doggone quick after grabbing that beacon. Very nice. I probably would have been toast by now. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Alright, so he's bringing out the big guns. Lancelot. Tehran's on the side. Answer shield up top. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody's down. Bathroom break. You know that's what happens. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's back from the bathroom. Hope you washed your hands, mister. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Now, one of the things that I don't like about the Lance, and sometimes it can get kind of boring playing this spot because it just sort of waddles around the map, and especially on a map like this, you respawn so far back, it takes you so long to get back up here, which is why I'm kind of looking forward to that new game mode that they have coming up with the Beacon Rush, because I think it'll really add a faster paced dynamic to this game. And if you do YouTube videos, you know, faster paced is really something that you want, because oftentimes when I do videos and it's on this map and I respawn in a slower bot, I actually speed that portion of the video up if I'm not doing live commentary. If I'm doing live commentary, I let everything go. But if I'm doing post commentary, or if maybe I'm just putting a music bed under it, I'll actually speed up those long walks in those slow bots, just so that it speeds up the pace of the game. Now, I saw just there he had to actually cycle through on his targeting there through a couple of bots, and that is something that I wish Pixonic would actually take care of a little bit better. I thought they had updated it not long ago, maybe, I don't know, maybe a year ago or something like that, where it was supposed to focus on the guy closest to you, but I really don't find that it does that. In fact, there are times when I'm firing at somebody that's straight in front of me, and the targeting, if I'm not locked onto them, will actually switch to somebody that's off to my right or my left. And that can be very, very frustrating. So you have to remember to lock on. So he seems to be putting a lot of mileage on this Lancelot here. Kind of been around the horn and back again on this one. Alright, so let's analyze the situation right about now. The beacon bar is pretty doggone close. They are pushing that center really hard right about now. And it looks like they may be up 6 players to 5 is what it looks like. So right now would be a good opportunity to head up there and grab that beacon. And if you can, shoot this guy around the corner. Yep, he's there. He's there. He's got it. Pow, mister. Right in your face. Ah, don't fall off. Oh, man. Sucker punched. That ain't right. They are really pushing that center hard right now. It's getting late in the game, so I think they know, because the beacon bar is so even and they are down a player, they're going to have to hold on to that. Now, if it was me, see now, yeah, you see, he drew the card that I would have drawn. So if you look over to your left, you've got 2 Treb players over here on the left, and that kind of puts them, at this point in the game, it kind of puts them behind the 8 ball a little bit, because the red team all seems to be pushing that. And so when your team only pushes 3 players, it really kind of handcuffs you. Alright, now at this point, if I was that Lance up at the top, I'd actually probably have stopped back here on the back side of this ramp, kind of turned around and looked to see if I had another teammate coming up behind me, because you don't want to go up there, especially when it's those odds. You see all those red arrows over there, and then you're the only blue one, well, you're going to get your butt kicked, you know what I mean? So just stop, look around, take a look behind you. Ooh, shoot that guy too. Take a look behind you, see who's coming up. If you've got somebody coming up, just wait a second for them to get there, and then add their firepower to yours, and then hopefully you stand a better chance at that point. Oh man, they are meching these guys out. This is gonna be so tight. Alright, last minute of play. 5 on 3, and I think all 3 of them know. Are they even down another guy? Because that guy in the back doesn't seem to be moving all that much. Or maybe he is. It's hard to tell from this vantage point. So you kind of wonder at this point, like, what's the best route to go? You've got 30 seconds left in this game. You're up 3-2 on the beacons, but you're down on the beacon bar. So if you're the red team member, what you want to do is just survive right now. Oh. This is going to be close. And unfortunately, I just don't think they've got enough time on the clock for this. I think this is one, yeah. Oh, this is such a heartbreaker. Don't give me the screen. Oh, Wheeze was gypped, mister. Hey, thanks Shaolin for allowing me to invade your safe space and do this commentary here today. It was a pleasure. Good gameplay, by the way. Awesome job. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop a like and leave a comment. Also, don't be shy. Be sure to check me out over on my channel. Here's a link for you. The pleasure was all mine.
Thanks again for tuning in, everyone, and be sure to check out I.B.B.'s channel for my reaction to his match and a ton of other great content that he's put together. This is Shaolin Rogue, wishing you all good hunting.